blackened eyes make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bad in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bad in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bad in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bad in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the RavenCraft server. Today I am just quickly before we start today mending all of my equipment. I was supposed to do it last night but I couldn't be chewed. Right, let's put that into there. We'll fly back to base. Slight change of plan today. Today I was going to start mapping out the locations for the rail network. But because we're going to need absolutely mountains of concrete for that, I decided to start, over the course of the weekend, I started building the concrete factory. And because it's sort of like halfway built, I thought today would be a better idea to actually finish it and actually build it today, at least what's left of it. Right, let's fly through these hoops that we made last week. So of course you can see now the entire network. In fact, let's go the other way so we can actually fly through more of the hoops. So this is of course the way to spawn, that's the way to get the XP thingamajig, the gold farm. At some point I will put like the ceiling supports in for these, but not anytime soon I don't think. So I can turn here. I should be able to fly straight into one of our TNT'd holes. And this will take us back to base. Oh, what's he spawning up there for? You would have thought there would have been enough light to stop him doing that. Right, so, oops, hit the deck. Whilst we're flying back to base and obviously waiting for it to load up, what's everyone's egg count up to? You're missing out on those bonus eggs. It's night time, hang on, I better sleep because I don't know when it was actually that I last even slept. Up here. There we go. Evening, Chrissy. Are they still not fixed the internet in your office? You want to get onto that, that boss? I like the original idea, Royalty. From now on, Chrissy shall be referred to as Kate. 2 seconds, I've got to adjust my microphone now. Everything's in the right state on my desk today. It got logged out. So, anyway, this is the... That's a good reason to do it then, Royalty. Bonus confusion. Tell you what, I'm going to fly up to the observation platform for 2 seconds and I'll show you what we have from above. So we have the smelter, you know, like the kelp farm and what have you, and this is the area where we're building the concrete factory. Now, when I was making it in my creative world, I was trying for ages to try and get a staircase. Oh, that's 9 months. 9 months subscribe to the bonus eggs. What's that? Oh, just looked at the thing there. Chrissy's love child. What was I saying anyway? When I was in my creative world trying to work out the design for the factory, as in the structure, not the actual factory itself, I was trying every way to, because the storage facility is underground, like the wool farm. I tried every way to try and think, oh, what can I conveniently make staircases to go around, but there's too much water and there's too much other things, it's too close to the ocean. So I've decided to put the entrance as a staircase just in front there, which we'll quickly zoom down and I'll show you what's below. Everything below the surface is complete. So this is the storage area for it. I've put my shulker loader or filler design. So all you got to do is stand on the pressure plate. It'll give you the shulker and it will replenish it with another one in there. All of these are empty though. There's nothing in here other than the block for the filter. So if we run round the back, see here, just a your normal sort of thing, so I can identify it as well. I've got the blocks up above it as well, so I know which sort of is broken when they inevitably break. Oh, actually, did I put any test stuff through here? I might have. The very end back here, there's a barrel. Rather than putting a redstone lamp, just a comparator. That's all you really need anyway, just so I can see it's lit up. I don't need anything fancy. And this was like all the extra space that I dug out because the schematic was getting me really confused when I transferred it from my creative world over to here. Let's close that door. And we're going through here now. In order to make everything, like safe for when for when we inevitably get inspected here, because this is a TNT based farm. We have to have some extra safety in here, because we can't just always bribe the inspector with fish. So when it's complete and when it's active and the TNT's being dropped, see this is as far as I built at the minute. We've got the entrance. Actually, that looks quite monstrous from back here, doesn't it? So at the minute you can walk in and out, no issue. When it's active, as soon as well, there's a little bit of the redstone here, but don't worry about that because it's going to eventually go all the way to the top. I've just put a test switch in here. So right now, let's imagine that we were outside. TNT is going off every few seconds. yeah. Chrissy can't come near this place when it's firing TNT. But I'll show you here. So at the minute, this would be like when the TNT's off. You can come in. I'll just imagine the TNT machine's on, just with that test switch there. You can't walk in. Yeah, you can duck under it, but you've got to make like a conscious decision to do that. You can't just walk into it. Just turn that off. So what we're going to do first, though, is before I start working on the outer structure and building up, because actually I don't even think I've got enough material. I kind of like last night. I tried to get as many of the materials as possible. I know I definitely don't have enough blocks for the roof. But you see, I started off being so careful. I think, I only need 5 of these. I need 2 of them. Then by the end of it, I was like, oh no, forget it. Just throw a stack in, get a half stack. It doesn't matter. I can always hire a company to come and organise it at a later date. Speaking of which, not last night but the night before, I have now cleared your shop out and bought all of the chests that you had left in there. Right, let's go into here. We will turn the placement on and I'll show you what we have in here. Just bring the schematic up here. Yeah, you're gonna have to go and clear a forest or spend some time at the tree farm. But actually, what we'll do first, well, I'll show you the structure we're going to build, and we're gonna build this capture area down here. We'll get everything up to maybe this level done, and then we'll do up above. But there's a few like safety things in here. This is to catch the explosions. Otherwise, this whole area will get destroyed within about 5 minutes. But we'll go up. So this is going to be, well, the whole thing there. What we're going to build tonight is this section here. We're going to start off though. We're going to build this lower section off first, just to get the safety bits all done. We'll build up this because this is the little safety switch is just going to come straight down here. Zigzaggy across there. I think I made enough glass panes to do it. I could be wrong. Oh, actually, did I make chains? I have to check. I might not have even made the chains for that, but that's easy enough to get later on. The only thing that's going to be the major issue was just priming that, because that's always a bit of a pain. But we'll deal with that when it comes to it. I should have enough coral. If not, we can go and get some more from the farm. But we'll start off, we'll build this lower section. Let's get through there. I added this afterwards, because this is where any concrete that's not used will get returned in here, or at least any concrete blocks. The powders won't. Powders will have to go up top. But let's go and grab some blocks. Right, so I'll grab... I'll go and run through the box and we'll see which ones will be the first ones to grab out anyway. Ooh, did a bee survive? It must be going between all those things there, because for some reason, like, I bred a whole load of bees. Some of them just left. They're never to be seen again. Some went into the Nether to commit suicide, I assume. Maybe that's what's happened to all the bees. They've all just had enough and they're all flying into lava. That's why we're losing all the bees. Doesn't have anything to do with the little tiny mites on them. Right, I'm going to grab a few of them. Grab some of them. Did I grab any of them? I'll grab some of those. I'll grab a bit of that. I get the mossy ones. Get those mossy ones. I'll take the doors. I have some pressure plates. I did have some pressure plates. Anything else that I would immediately need? I'll need that. I'll need that. I think that covers what I immediately need. One thing that I'll maybe take a couple of bricks. So we wouldn't be building this today if Chrissy hadn't have grinded all the villagers to get us some precious bricks. Right, let's lower this down. And we'll start from the lowest levels. Yeah, I thought there's nothing to place that block on. You got another half a shulker. Out with trading with them again. He's a madman. I'm just checking quickly to see, make sure there's no more blocks on that level that need to be done. Oh, I could have got the ladders, couldn't I? At least I've got the foundation layer in, which makes it a lot easier. Because when we started that build there, we were starting from nothing, and it took a little while to get everything in place. A funny feeling I haven't brought enough of these blocks with me here. It should be alright. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to have enough of these, am I? Should have enough in the box, but I don't think I brought enough initially out with me. So whilst I'm putting in these, has anyone been up to anything exciting today? What's that there? Oh, you traded all your andesite to the villagers. I got a fair bit of andesite. Just digging out the area here, so I can manufacture more, because it's a 4-block one, isn't it? I can manufacture that in my inventory, I think. But I should have. Did I not bring? Actually, no. I might be able to get away with it because it's the stairs next. Well, I might just have enough in my inventory then. That'll be handy if I do. Oh, I'm gonna need some scaffolding. Just been sleeping with the kitten all day. Has Little Socks had his supper yet? Has his manservant fed him his supper? Oh, my middle mouse button. Oh no, what did I click? Oh, maybe I don't have that particular staircase in my inventory. Oh, did I make any? Oh, I did. That's all right. Oh, did you manage to get them to have a look at the car? What was wrong with it in the end then? With the because it was the engine warning light that was coming on. Was it the filter again, or was it just something trying to con you into buying an expensive service? Oh no, I put that in the wrong place. One of the things about schematic, when you lose sight of where where a block is. Of course, it's going to complain about the corners. You know the schematic is going to cry about the corners. Oh, a loose wire. So have you got your car back then, or is it still in the garage? Pop these in here. Oh no, I just placed that in the wrong place, haven't I? Of course you have. Grab that. Actually, let's put this door in whilst we're here. And on what side do you have to be in to put the... Alright, it's that side you have to be on. Right, close that. Yeah, I thought that was going to go on that side. You know, placing doors. I can never remember which orientation you have to be in to place the door. Well, really, royalty, he should be carrying you. Oh no, I've just placed that again there, haven't I? Grab that. And place that. Right, so that's that done. Get rid of the scaffolding. I tell you what, I'll build the scaffolding up here. Right. Back to placing this bottom layer. I'll do the bit in the middle last. Three of them. 2, 3. Three of them. We lots of threes involved here today. So you get to learn how to count to 3 tonight. Speaking of trying new, learning new things today, I used Zoom for the first time today. For an hour. Where did you come from? For an absolutely useless course. I was about to say there. Yeah, well, I did a course this morning on that using that Zoom thing, and the rest of the day has been spent cuddling Gravy because she's my good girl. I'd given Casserole some extra cuddles today as well, but she didn't want to play. I missed. No, I haven't missed. I thought I'd missed out a thing on that side there. Another one there. 1, 2, 3. One there. Maybe it's because there's going to be lots of spawnable areas here, isn't there? I should maybe go and sleep. What happened there? I must have placed that block upside down. There we go. One, 2, 3. Ooh, thinking as well. I was rummaging around some old pictures and video clips on my phone today, and I found a little video of Speckled from 2019. If I try and remember, remind us later on, and I'll put it on the Discord. Oh, I've just put the wrong block again. Oh, I picked up that block. across, and then it's going to be 2 up. Oh, this stuff's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Hang on. Break that one. Hang on, how many total have I made this? Oh, right, I pushed the wall. Oh, and I still managed to fall out the other side. This is going well, isn't it? Tell you what, I'm not going to take the risk. Quickly sleep. Right, so this is the layer that we're currently working on. It's like placing glass panes is always a pain, isn't it? And iron bars are just as irritating. Especially when it's an angry schematic you're trying to please. That one up. This is just 1 and 2 there and 1 there. Right, let's try that again. No, you can never please the schematic, and plus as well, I mean, like over there, I've changed things after the fact as well. Put some bits and bobs, and especially like if you're doing like say curved stairs, those are always a pain, because it depends on like what orientation you might have had them, like in the creative world. That one there looked like... Oh, I'll collect that one later. That one there looked like it was happy. I hope I've manufactured more of these than I actually need. 2, 3. Ah, yeah, I should have enough. Hopefully. Right, let's just check I didn't do any damage down here when I clicked in the wrong space. Nope, that looks all happy. Gather that. Oh, we'll go and place these down just to prevent spawning. Of course, there's furnaces dotted all around here as well, just to reduce lag. So actually, how many hoppers is there here? Hoppers, 302 hoppers have been placed in this construction. That's why I had to buy all the chests from your shop. I've still got quite a few spare though. I sort of like underestimated how much I would need. Oh, one in there, and one in there. To come back for the ladders later. At least once I get this next layer in, I'll then be able to fit the lighting in, so we won't have to worry so much about the inevitable catastrophe of mob spawning. Oops. Let's try and remember, each one of these is hollow. That one there. More bricks there. And just like the the other factory, I try to sort of like mix up, especially the ocean facing ones with some mossy ones as well, to make it feel like, you know, seaweed's growing on it or something. One of them, and like a mixture of cracked ones as well, just to give it that little bit extra. Those ones there, we're almost round. Then once we do this little section, then I can build up the well, I'll put the lighting in underneath just to make sure nothing's going to spawn, and then we will get on building the actual mechanism in the sky. And oh, is there a gap underneath that? Once the actual TNT machine's been built, then I'll build the surround, just in case something goes wrong during testing. You know, got to please that safety officer when he comes round. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, still a couple more here. Oh, no. What have I just placed in the wrong place? I'll collect that in a minute. Did I pick up the lanterns? No, I didn't. That would have been too easy. Right now, it's just the middly bit to go. Very carefully, one at a time, so that we don't have a disaster. As we walk across here, we'll get that obsidian as well. 2, 3. So that's everything on that layer, apart from the redstone. I'm not fussed about doing the redstone just yet. I'll sort that there. No bother, royalty. Trying to have too much fun. And don't forget, you can always hide from them under the desk. You can't be seen under the desk. Oh, I didn't bring the obsidian. So this is a bit overkill with the lighting, but I don't want to take any chances. I mean, I've even put thingamajig blocks inside of the water as well, just to make sure that we're safe, or at least as safe as we can be anyway. Right, let's go get some obsidian. Oh, I've already got the obsidian, never mind. One good thing, when this is built, we'll have the mechanism then to actually be able to actually make the materials for the roof, because the floor and everything is 10 or more stacks of the light grey that I've already built, and that all had to be done manually. Put that there. This little cradle that I'm building here is just to shield the surrounding areas from the explosion, because I found when I was testing, it kept on like destroying bits down here, especially the glass, because it just wasn't far enough away. I could have built it up higher, but that would have been too easy. You know, well, you can tell the place where I've been for months. All of my concrete has been manufactured on this block here. I tower up here, all the way to build limit, tip a bucket of water, and mine it all down, and then I collect the excess from the like by the time I get down the bottom, it's all bobbing around here. So I've had for all the concrete needed for that, like for the house here, all the concrete for the roof here, all the concrete for this roof, the interior. There's concrete used on other builds around the place as well. I mean, I've been wanting to build this for absolutely ages, but because now this year, I want to build, the rail network, because I never got to build it on Cosmic, which was my one of the main things I wanted to do over there. Oops, 2 seconds. I'll just climb back up here again. I never got to build it over on Cosmic. Even though I'd planned it, I'd mapped it, I'd done like all the groundwork, which is a case of actually getting down and actually building it, which is why like over there I was trying to get everyone to join in like as a community project, but unfortunately it never happened. But this one, I can definitely get it built. Because unlike that one, we control the hardware. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those... Shall I put those 2 layers in there? Maybe it's just to there, or was that... No, I tell you what, we'll leave that there as it is. Let's just bouncy over here. Right, what blocks am I going to need? Definitely don't need a door. I will need this redstone, but not till later. See, here's an example of another accident. I needed 4 furnaces. Needed 4 furnaces, but I happened to have excess stone in my inventory at the time, or cobble. Now I have a full stack. I'll take those, I'll take that, I'll need those. Piston, slime blocks, I'll need some of that. Do I need the doors? Some of that. I best take the TNT. Did I use wool up there? Well, oh no, actually my inventory's full now. Anything that I definitely won't need. I'm not going to bother with the torches just yet. What can I tell you what, I'll leave the TNT behind me because I definitely need that. Not really going to need my sword. I'm going to need inventory slot 3 for scaffold. No, I don't need that. That's a cosmetic block. I don't think I used any of those up there. I don't need the brick just yet. Actually, put the brick in there so it doesn't get too badly mixed up. Some of that. I'll definitely need some of those. I'll risk it. I'll take those with us. Actually, you know what? I will take some stone with me. Some bricks even. Alright, anything else we can come back down for? Yeah, Chrissy, someone did say it's bouncy time. Actually, it'd be easier rather than me doing this page by page. Let's just put that up there. Now, which block is here? That there. It's brick. I don't think it's brick all the way, is it? No, of course it's not. Right, so I need 2 granite and a stair. 2 granite and a stair. Put those spare rockets there. course, I don't know how high built up. Right, one more. Oh, of course it would be an upside down stair. Well, why would I have built it any other way? And yeah, because I use the middle mouse button, naturally it would take my pick out of my hand. You do some more bouncy bouncy. It's rather than use scaffold, I might as well actually put in the method that I'm going to use to get up and down here anyway. Right, now we have normal brick. Normal brick, normal brick. Oh, no, no. Because, of course, it's not in yet, is it? Oh, this could be a disaster. We're going to wind up dying here, aren't we? Very careful. So this upper platform, just going to be a nice little simple wooden one. Just put that there. And just whilst I'm working, I'm going to put a temporary light there. Once it's actually built, the lighting will be correct. At least I think I've managed to map out where all the dark patches are going to be. He says 2 minutes before he gets blown up. Of course, that was safe, of course, using TNT to to break the blocks. At least once all this bit's in place, you know, it's done, it's out of the way. We can test it. Should have plenty of powder. Yeah, you're lethal with the TNT. Oh, that's great. For a second there, I didn't think I brought those blocks with me. Hang on. Yeah, I really should have brought my axe with me, shouldn't I? Although saying that though, the night that we were playing and we did the oh, what do you call it? The mining in the Nether. It was like a Friday or Saturday night or something. It managed to not get us blown up then. That one there. We'll have to like designate an area on the map. Chrissy's TNT zone. Another one there. And that one there. Right, next up, we'll pillar out to there. What sort of piston is that? That's a sticky piston. Oh, of course it will be, because that's what releases the TNT, isn't it? Ooh, can I place that there, or is that going to point up? Yeah, of course it's going to point up. Right, we'll just pop these in here. I didn't bring any glass with me. It's really confusing this, because obviously the schematic makes everything look like it's complete. But we know it's not. Yeah, I didn't think I brought any glass with me. Right, let's quickly hop down and get some glass. Just a couple of blocks should be alright. Assuming I have any. Yes, I do. That there. Do I have any spare scaffolding? Or I do have that as well. Tell you what, put the TNT in the way. We're going to have to change the TNT texture on the server. I'll have a picture of your skin on it. Like on one of the sides instead of having TNT written on it. Right, let's get rid of the excess blocks here now. I did bring the end chest with me. Two there. Very carefully. I'll bet I didn't bring any redstone dust with me. Nope. Definitely no redstone dust. Right, get rid of the schematic for a second so that I can see the hitbox. And I did bring the barrels. Because I always like barrels facing the other way. Also, you know, it's just too difficult to go and get my my axe out of the end chest just there. That's far too much work. Right, let's go get some redstone dust. You know, let's grab the comparators. We'll grab those. Anything else that I don't? Did I use wool up here? Try to make like as fewer trips down here as possible if we can. But once this is finished, I mean, we're going to need lots more factories as well for the train network. Exactly. I don't do hard work on days ending in Y. Pop that there. Pop that there. Oh, what's going to be the best way I can place that? Yeah, let's just get rid of that there. Put a bit of scaffolding. I knew that was going to happen. There we go. But once we get all of the... can I get that on that hitbox? Obviously not. There we go. Once we get all the like the factories, I mean, next week I'm going to like scout out potential locations for the interchanges for when we do the rail network. I've sort of like over on the Discord. I find it on here. There it is. Let's just blow that up a bit. I've like marked up the rough kind of general idea for where the train line's going to go. So in each one of the interchanges, which is the orange square, can have 4 possible exits along the route. So the interchange at spawn has to know where every station is, whereas all the other ones only have to know a little bit of the network. And of course, a spawn can have 3 chutes going off it, because spawn also has to have its own station, which is going to be the central hub for the network. So there'll be a train line which will come out towards my base, and from there there'll be a line that goes off to the end portal, one at my actual base, and then one down to the farms that I've got in the south. We'll have the south line, which will go to Chris's base. There'll be change nearby, and that will have one route which will go to Chris's base, and another one which will go to the cartography district. But that also leaves one extra route. I don't know, we don't necessarily have to use all 4, but I don't know where else to put that one down there. So we'll have to have a look. Chrissy, where would you like another train line to go down your way? But going on the north line, once you get to this exchange, which I put it there, but I mean it'll probably be in the middle of the desert, to be honest. There's one line which is going to go off to Royalty's end portal. The north one off there will go to Royalty's base, and the other one will go off to Super Sims. But I wasn't sure if you wanted one going down there, but yeah, we'll make another line going down to that one there. Ooh, let's put these on here. Did I pick up those target blocks? Yes, I did. Now the fun begins. Making sure, clicking on the right section of these hitboxes. But it'll be awesome once we get it all built. Ooh, hang on, I'm gonna have to delete that again. Select that. I mean, yeah, you can like travel the distance in like, you know, like a fraction of the time just by walking or flying in the Nether. But what's the fun in that when we'll have a full overworld rail network where we'll see all the scenery. I mean, I'll go into more detail of what I've got planned for it next week when we're actually like scouting out the like some of the best locations. Ooh, am I going to be close enough to do this? Ooh, just. I didn't think I was going to be able to pull that off. From this one, then, I should be able to guarantee that one facing down. It's always in the most awkward positions, isn't it? Let's do this out of scaffolding. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. And then we'll use the hitbox again very carefully to put that in there. Right, what am I missing up here? There's no redstone signal coming off those because I haven't yet put the blocks in there. And this sign is not necessary, it's only to remind me to put 42 items in each of these, which we'll do now. No, actually, no, we can't do that now because I haven't got the inventory space. We'll do that last. Put those there, a quick snack. By the time we fly up there, it should be ready to sleep. Oh, screw that up. Before anything spawns because I haven't done the lighting yet. we're going to do like something really weird with the lighting up here, or at least it's going to look weird until we actually finish the build. After that, it'll be fine. There we go. I was just down too close to it. We carefully place that in there. Did I bring any redstone torches with me? I should have really just brought that chest with all the parts in up here and put it over there, shouldn't I? That there. Stick that one there. Number 2 in there. Where do I take the signal of that? Can't remember where I put it now. Right, what's going to be the best way to tackle that line? Probably scaffolding. Very carefully. I still managed to do it in the wrong spot. Keep saying it every time, but I wish scaffolding worked the way it does in the in Bedrock Edition. Speaking of that as well, I copied my Bedrock world over to Java, as in my Redstone world, because that's where I made the rail interchange. I transferred it over to Java. But the transfer itself is a bit broken, but it does work perfectly, the interchange, even if the transfer went a bit weird. Come on. Oh, I did place that one. What on earth am I looking at then? Where's my pick? There it is. Yeah, you can do it, but it's, I mean, it's full of errors. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we should be safe here for a minute. I'll try and see if I can give you an example of the error that occurs from transferring the worlds. I've done like the mechanism, I've like half rebuilt it. I just wanted to make sure it worked. I haven't done like the full fix on it. Right, so here it is. So I took the normal world, and then I took it from my Bedrock testing world. I made that into a world on here, which then I went into, took the schematic and brought it into my Java testing world. But the issue that we're having is, I mean, these things here, I mean, they look like hoppers. This looks like redstone dust. You know, these might appear to be the redstone torches, but all of them are actually broken. They don't work. I think the easiest example would probably be, where's the master one? Here's the master station. Oops. Right, you see there's a hopper up here which has items in it, but they're not going into here because there's just no sort of like communication or anything with them. It's just as if these are like static blocks. They don't. The only way to get them to work is to destroy them, then replace them. So I destroyed and replaced everything here. I destroyed and replaced everything in the brains of the interchange. So from this station here, everything works. I haven't fixed these stations here because I only wanted to do a quick test. But we'll do a quick test just whilst we're here. Where should we go? Go to platform 4. Let's get a 4 ticket. Actually, I've already got a 4 ticket in my inventory. That's handy. So in theory, this should work. So this will be the kind of thing that we do. Obviously, it'll be over like mass distances. The stations won't be this close to the interchange. But this is only like the redstone concept. So here we go. That was a 4 ticket. So in theory, we should go over there. Platform 4. What else have I got in my inventory? I've got a platform 3 in my inventory. So we'll be able to like get one. So let's say you're at your base and you get us. You want to go to a slime farm. You'll just get a ticket that says slime farm at your base. Throw it in. There you go, platform 3. Throw it in, and you'll be transported across the entire network. Because this works across multiple interchanges across the across the whole thing. Let's wait for it to download the resources. Quick drink of water. Haven't filled my orange juice again. I forgot. I've had to adjust my desk though again. A certain lurker was playing what do you call it? What do you call it? House flippers, that was it. And rejiggled everything on my desk. Seat was the wrong height, everything. Pop that there. Did I put the redstone on there? Yeah. Oh, I bet I didn't bring a switch with me. Oh, maybe I did. Right, where is the pick? Right, there we go. That's that bit there done. Stick on one of those on there. What's that there? Yeah, it's just one of those like really relaxing sort of games to play. There's no stress or anything. And when you look at it, you think though, you think like, what on earth kind of messes have the designers seen for some of the things that some of the messes. I hate to see what their houses are like. Right, this is where things get problematic. I almost bought that as well, just for saying that the other day. Because when I got the house flipper, that was on sale as well. Right, get rid of that. Oh, hang on. Let's bring that back a second. Get the TNT. Place that there. I'm going to need a piston, aren't I, to prime the machine. Oh, I do have a piston. Oh, that's all right. Oh yeah, I'm thinking, I'm sure there's something I've missed here, but yep, it's the minecart. Right, let's place... What, I brought more switches? Alright, right, what I'll do is temporarily... I'll place some bonus blocks here. Let's just check that this works before I destroy everything. Oh, thanks for the follow there, and welcome to the stream. Oh bugger, I've just broken that, haven't I? At least it wasn't the one with the coral on it. That would have been a pain. Tonight, though, we are a change from what I was originally going to do tonight. We are working on the concrete factory because it will be instrumental in. All right, hang on. All right, I'm going to prime that machine first, but it'll be instrumental in what we need for next time, or at least what we're starting next time, anyway. Of course, I've got no rockets in my hands. That would be too easy as well. Bouncy, bouncy. Right, I'm gonna go get another piston. I've got to go get a hopper minecart anyway. Oh, sorry, just a minecart even. Let's go splat. What did I say I wanted? A minecart. I'll take one of them. And what else did I say I wanted? What did I come over here for? A minecart and something else. Oh, a piston, that was it. Oh, you're just passing by, like browsing around to see what kind of lunatics were on streaming tonight. Oh dear. At least all my stuff would go straight into the sorter there. Right, let's go and try that again. That's the thing is, with these schematics, once you start, there's that many gaps in it from as I'm slowly building it up. There we go. I think the only thing that's mainly missing over there is that. I'm going to put that minecart in there. Then this is where we find out whether or not this is all going to go tits up or not. The TNT is now primed. Right, I think now I'm going to go and get those redstone blocks. Let's just dispose of everything I don't think I need. I think I managed to get everything else. Redstone blocks, what I'm talking about, the redstone dust even. 42. Now in this case, I don't actually know what the significance is of the voltage for the 42, other than it being the answer to everything. Because if you want to learn the theory of this concrete machine, you'll have to go on YouTube for that. Yeah. Oh, bugger, I've done it again. Right, let's just use the ladders this time. Actually, I've got rockets in my hand. I keep thinking I've got to avoid the walls, but I haven't built the walls yet. But as long as it gives the right signal strength, it should be alright. Once we're done as well, I mean, I'll mess around and I'll put some more Oh, that's the thing. I'm not going to do it today as such, but this is just a temporary block that's in here, just to block the water. Actually, if it does flow, it's going to flow straight into that water, so it'll be fine anyway. But I'm going to put like a switch over here or something so that the water can be disabled when not needed. And I'll try and tie everything together into one mechanism if I can. Now then, the big question. Have I built everything? Is it all in the right place? Ignore that, that's a safety switch. Shall we test this machine and see whether or not it's going to all blow up? I think, Chrissy, you should come and test the machine. That way, I'll be blameless. I think everything's in place. I think all the timers are right. Oh well, let's see what happens, I suppose. That looks promising. You see how that one there just landed on top of it rather than exploding above it? That's why I had to build this little cup. Because I was doing it in my test world and then... Oh, that's reassuring. Where did that block come from? Well, I can always put an extra bit on that there. It was alright. Ooh. Oh, and we've lost some of those. Right, so that didn't happen during the testing world. That's not a major problem. I can easily put just an extra layer of shielding in, that's fine. But yeah, I'm quite happy that works now. Should we test it with some actual concrete though? Might as well check to see if the other system works as well. Should have some concrete powder. In fact, you know what? Let's concrete. Actually, my inventory's full of junk. I say, even if everything works, Chrissy, you're not going to take the risk. Pop those out. I need to keep those. I need to keep the scaffolding. Put that in there. Right, let's go grab some of that concrete. Actually, so we're going to grab all the concrete. So we'll get all the dust. And these are all the solid blocks as well, so we might as well put the solid blocks into the actual farm anyway. Because they can go down to storage on the bottom whilst we're doing... Right, so I'll keep the powders. Any more blocks? That's a block. Powder. That's obsidian. There we go. That scaffolding didn't go at the top. We'll better have something to eat before we do any more flying. Oh, I didn't bring the water. This is all going incredibly well, isn't it? I'm sure I left a bucket of water somewhere in amongst all these. Right. Let's just put all this away here. And we'll get some various concretes. Right, now that that glass block is out of the way, I'll just retrieve it. Right, Now we'll turn the TNT on. We'll put through everything that I've got in the way of powders. Just all the little stripes as it goes down. Slowly getting there. Of course, the first 40 or so blocks we won't actually get because they'll get consumed by the sorter before they actually go into the boxes on the bottom, the actual storage area, which is fine. Some blue, and some grey. Any more powders? Just a couple. So we'll be like an ergo stand here all day and make concrete for us. It's mainly going to be white concrete that I'm going to need tons of. Downside to this as well, I mean, you don't just lose, well, I know I'm going to lose 40 odd from each colour, but there's also this like excess bit that's just here as well, dangling down all the time. I mean, when you're finished, you can just manually, you know, turn that off, like mine it up. Which is why I also want to put in a safety switch so that the water gets contained so it doesn't drop down. Let's quickly go and sleep, and then we can make a start. Well, actually, we'll have a sleep, and then we will do the lighting, and then we'll do the walls, and then we'll try the TNT again. Lovely pictures of speckles there. Little barbecue. And casserole. Bestow. And royalty impaling me through the eye. Ooh, I was just thinking, just when I saw that Raspberry Pi panel there, the Raspberry Pi OS desktop here, I was just thinking, it's either the 26th or the 27th of this month marks 1 year that we've been using Raspberry Pi as a Minecraft server. Yeah, she's such a good girl. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's guilty even when she's a crewmate. Is that what we're going to do on Thursday? Should we just vote royalty every round, regardless, regardless of any evidence? And splat. Right, where was I up to? Right, let's bring the schematic up because I now need to see where the lighting is. So you see here we have an array of suspended lighting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down and get some more blocks. Some dirt blocks or something will do. Something I can easily get rid of. I'm sure it will. That was still that that clip. That we got. It's somewhere on the Twitch channel here, isn't it? Where we got everybody in the game, everyone voted for you. Tell you what, I'm not going to put the lighting in until I get the roof in, because this is just judging from this here, this is going to be a massive problem. So I'm just going to have to be very careful. I can put some temporary lights down, I suppose. Or we could just sleep through the night. That'd probably be even easier. Right, let's go down to the bottom. We're going to gather up the materials and we're going to start building up these walls. Now, exactly. I still have yet to click on the vents. I don't even know what the mechanic is when you actually do it. I mean, when you click in the vent, does it actually look like vents? Because I've never even paid any attention on on other people's things when I've briefly looked at them. I don't even know what it looks like to vent in the game. I've seen people disappear into them, but I don't know what actually appears. But I've been the Mungus so few times. Right, let's put all these blocks here away. I'll take the stairs. I'll take that one. I don't know if I need that anymore, but I'll take those anyway. Let's take all of them. Let's get the food. Last of the rockets. Take some brick. Take some brick stairs. Take the granite. Can I fit all of this in my inventory? I tell you what. I'll just have to keep coming down for glass, because one thing I do need tons of. I say tons of. I don't. How many bricks do I actually need for this venture? I need 11 stacks. What? That's 9. I can probably get some more. Yeah. You jump in the vent and there's arrows. At some point we will give it a go. But there's so few times that I actually get to be the Mungus. You know, and like I said, well, that game that we were playing the other night, I tried so many times to kill anybody, but I couldn't get anybody because everybody was moving in a big group. So that's why I had to. When everybody was standing at the Cool Kids Club, that's why I thought, oh well, the task bar's almost complete. So either way, I was going to lose. Yeah, exactly. No one will believe you, Chrissy. Well, the game was over on that particular round though, because like I said, everyone was moving in a group. I couldn't, I couldn't actually kill anyone because it would have been game over straight away anyway. That's why when you were up in the Cool Kids Club, so it's a case of like, yeah, I might as well. It was like a 50-50 chance of who it would kill. Because of the like all three of us were standing in the same space. So it wasn't that one, was it? It was a. Oh, it was when you were doing the shooty bang bangs earlier on, wasn't it? And I killed you there as well, didn't I? Because I took the gamble that royalty, I just passed her, and I took the gamble that she wouldn't come back immediately. Mistake. But she immediately clocked me on that one, though. But that was the one where where after I'd done it, because I knew I'd been caught, and I sort of right on the chat thing I said, but you know, he was very sick. I'm gonna try using that defense more often. Oh no, we've anchored the schematic. Is that a single or a double, do you think? Single. There we go. Oh, did you think I had that task as well? Pop these ones here. Get a few of these done and I'll be able to stock up a little bit more on some of those other blocks and get some of the glass. So I can keep as much of it in hand as possible. Oh, we've angered the corner gods. There. Like, no, all hail the mighty schematic. Like, all hail the mighty schematic and the mighty 8.
8.
Right, where we're going next. One. Oh, something different here. Mossy one. One there. Two. We still, every corner is going to anger the schematic. As well, this building is not identical to this building either, because they're different heights, they're different widths. when I was like doing the outer build in the creative world, I brought the schematic of that across so I could get a rough idea of the spacing. Is that a single? Yes, it's a single. I bet that one's not a single though. Oh, it is a single. This is going to take ages, isn't it? I'll do the safety switch last, maybe. What does it say? It says it's facing north. North is that way. It's still managed to place it in the wrong orientation. Yay! This one says it's south facing. Oh no, sorry, no, it says east facing. I was looking at the wrong place. 2 down. So this one is supposed to be south facing as well. Completely unnecessary, but it just saves argument later on. Yes, we must make the schematic gods happy. And this one is west facing, which is that way apparently. Yay. Oh, you know what? I'll block out so I can put this one here. I haven't got the redstone components on me though, so they'll have to do without that for now. Right, let's just move up here. So from here on out, it's going to be a bit of a pain because of this pillar that we pre-built. But it should be quite easy because most of it's going to be a straight line. See how far we build this up. As long as I get a few layers up. So I'll probably maybe finish the build tomorrow. Maybe. Important thing is we have now the concrete facilities now all work. You know, the machine's up there, it's all functional. Now let's see, they're just all regular blocks. I have to like keep checking every now and again to make sure, because obviously I've put like stairs in randomly. Uh-oh. There we go. So much glass. That there looks happy. And these ones are normal. Pop the safety switch in. Right, these ones look like they're just all regular blocks. I don't see any stairs. This should be easy enough to build this one. So tomorrow we are finally though starting a new game. Continuing the Halo series tomorrow night. Because we've we had enough with Assassin's Creed 1 after last week's stream where we made next to no progress. We're supposed to finish the entire game like 2 streams ago, but those boss fights. So yeah, we're up to Halo 3 now, so you'll have to have yourself a little think of what the story was, where it ended at the end of Halo 2. I also need to make sure that the Master Chief Collection is fully updated in time for tomorrow. Because I've had that before where I'm pleased that I try to check Halo in the day. Because it tends to require like 50 gigabyte patches. So I try to make sure at some point in the afternoon just fire it up, let it do its download. Let's see, these are normal blocks. That wasn't a normal block. Upside down stair. We've got granite coming up here. There will be at some point in the future a short standalone video for Assassin's Creed 1, and that will be done before we play Assassin's Creed 2, so that the whole story is available in our playlist over on YouTube. Last night as well, I tried to do, before I went to bed, I thought I'll have half an hour and try and complete some more of the time trials in Untitled Goose Game, and I still can't get past the garden. No, it's just not the first garden, but the back garden bit. Land nicely. Yeah, everything I tried last night, it just kept on the bloke who was like reading the paper. I don't know how they managed it. Those ones in the, because I was watching one of the speedrunners, like showing off the achievement and what have you, and when I was trying to, you know, they sort of like you know, distracted him with a slipper, and then you know, that they're able to grab all 3 items off the table without any issue. I could not get that, like, to that stage. Every time I tried to do it, the bloke just kept on following me. Yep, hacks. 2, 3. Just making sure these are actually. Oh, we've turned the mob farm, the thing, into a skeleton farm. Right. Let's get him despawned. Oh, the sun's coming up, typical. As long as creepers don't spawn, that's all we need. Yeah, he's gone now. On there. Is there any other? I don't think there's any other weird blocks here. Oh, that's something I need to do as well. Because there is further issue. I just think there's further issue with the iron farm. I was going to do an experiment tonight as well. I'll have to do it through the week. I was going to do it on the stream, but I'll try the experiment through the week, because I thought the ideal opportunity would be whilst we were streaming, because I was going to set it up, the experiment with one of the pods at the start of the stream, and then at the end of the stream check to see whether or not it had worked. But I'll have to conduct the experiment at some point through the week instead. Brain, did I miss any? No, it looks alright. Pop that there. I've done it again. Select the glass. Something's gone wrong here. Oh, it's because I haven't put that brick in. It's all gone weird. Aye. Well, the thing is, over there, well, you've seen. I think I've mentioned it before about the they're popping out of their bed and they're not going in the right. They should be bouncing around in that block in the middle, but they're not. Apparently, as well, for iron farms, Mojang seem to have given up. Apparently. On getting the configuration right for them, because there's an issue where they're losing the. Well, it's actually what I mentioned as well. See, these guys here have lost their workstations, even though their workstations are right there. But apparently, it's no longer required that they have a workstation. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do it right now, but for the experiment, I'm going to put glass blocks there and there, just one on either side. I'll put them half slabs on top of them as well, just to be sure, and to see if they can still escape. But to do that, I need to isolate the zombie in the middle at night as well, to get them all to go to bed, so that they're flat, so that I can put the glass on the either side. I don't know if it's going to work, but at the minute iron production is just near non-existent. And how much have we got since I last compressed it all? I mean, just that. Because, you know, we might have this down here as well. But iron production is nowhere near what it was like when we first built it. It doesn't work as well, unfortunately, anymore. But I will try modifying it. But I'm not republishing my tutorial. You know, after I published that 40-minute like in-depth tutorial on building one, there was one thing that I realised that I hadn't done, and it was the thing that I'd done on the Cub server to get the zombies up there. Because on the Cub server, I built a mob farm on top of the iron farm, so that I could get the zombies like directly from there. Checking, I can't see any stairs there as well. Stairs, actually, how many stairs have I got? I've selected 12 stairs, so there mustn't be that many of them that I've chosen to place around the outside of the build. Granite block. Nope, they look like normal ones. Just as well, we've got this smelter as well for the volume of glass needed. I've been looking forward to when this is complete, and we'll put that shader pack on. This will look really, really good, I think, with the same as what you've probably seen the pictures inside of that one over there when the sun comes up in the morning. Yeah, the one where I boated all the villagers across with the is it was that the one where I used the Sugar Plum Fairy music in the background? That was the first time I'd ever tried replay as well. It was fun making the little like some of those different shots. That through there. Oh, there we go. That's a stair. I still managed to place in the wrong place. Oh, I've still managed to place it in the wrong orientation. Right. Let's see if we can work out which way this is going. Right, so it's actually this way. There we go. Oh. I get this in from this angle. Oh, yes. Anything else, right? I think that's normal blocks for the rest of this layer. Or at least this side, anyway. Three of them. 1, 2, 3. Any stairs here? Doesn't look like it. And again. This the scroll wheel on my mouse is just getting worse and worse. How close? Oh, we're getting there. We're almost approaching the mechanism. I think what we'll do is we'll do one more layer around there, then the layer back, and that's where we'll probably call it for a day. So that'll only take a couple more minutes. Do these ones here, and then we'll see where Chrissy can get his bonus eggs from. What's that? Oh, you like the big heavier ones? This one here, I mean, it has until the scroll wheel broke, which I think is a design flaw because I have several of these mice, and each of them has the exact same problem. But it's got like weights inside of it as well that you can add weights, take weight away. You can adjust where it is. Oh, I don't have to destroy that. Let's fly back up. Things are they don't make this mouse anymore, and I can't find a one that looks similar. Oh, that's the wrong block. Can I reach? Yes. Easier to place the half slabs in the other direction. Oh, do it again. I think when I'm pressing the middle mouse button, it seems to be clicking it, and then it seems to be, when I'm clicking down, it's then wheeling. Which is keep on it. At the minute, it's making me do extra ones that are like extra rotations that I don't need, and I keep on selecting the wrong thing. Try and like invisibly line this up with the center. Oh, the sun's going down already. Like I said, we'll get this layer here, we'll do one more layer, and then we'll go to Chris's bonus egg time. Because I'm determined I'm going to get an early night tonight. It's hard to get up early, like I said, early this morning for that laughable course. Let's pop that in there. Just have to keep very, very careful. Listen, the creeper's spawning. Oh, you feel knackered as well, and you have to get up to go and pick up roll tea. Well, tomorrow, I think I'll definitely be staying in bed a little bit later. Might read for an hour. Or at least I'll be in bed. What's there? Nope. Select the glass, damn it. Oh, I heard something there. So once we get this here, I mean, I will... Oh, I thought there was a spider over there for a second there. I will get this finished by next week. So although I will share pictures on the Discord once it is complete, with all the nice fancy shaders on. And we'll start scouting out potential locations. It won't be like finalized or anything like that, but we'll start scouting out potential locations for the stations and the interchanges. There we go, that's that layer done. So it's slowly climbing up there. Let's see, how much more have we actually got to go? Oh, still quite a few layers to go there, isn't it? Well, it shouldn't take too long. We're basically like halfway there, really, looking at it, isn't it? Downside is, I know 100%ly that I don't have the blocks for the roof. We'll have to manufacture those. We should have... See, some of the white concrete that we tipped out is gone this way. Let's just turn the schematic off for a second. No, we definitely don't have any of this flavour yet. Let's have a little look up here. So you see, yes, 41 needs to be placed. So once we have 41 of each colour, that's when the... it'll start filling up beneath us. Right, let's put that there. Let's fly somewhere safe. I'll leave all this stuff in my inventory rather than clear it out, because the next thing I do when I log back on is going to be finishing that, with the exception of the roof. I'll not get the roof done. I might have the resources to make... It's the dyes. I don't think I've got enough dye. Although it does tend to go a lot further than what I normally think it does. We'll work it out. Right. Quickly have something to eat. And now we'll go into bonus egg time. Go on, slowly loads. So, who have we got on tonight? So, tonight, we have a choice of TYT doing their daily thing. We have Angry Joe playing Chicken Police. Actually, I think I've seen that somewhere before, because I was thinking about playing it for a laugh on one of the streams. We have Yogscast playing, it looks like the bus simulator. Or we have... Oh, I think Jimmy's just ending his stream, so... Any preference, or should I just pick one at random? Actually, where's Discord momentarily? Want to go Angry Joe? Just quickly click on that. We'll click on there, so we'll go and see what chicken. Because I've seen clips of it, and because I think I will have to pick it up at some stage. Because I've seen clips of it. So we'll maybe pick that up, and we'll maybe have a little stream of that on one of the random nights. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with the start of Halo 3. I must remember through the day to fire up the Xbox to make sure that Halo is fully up to date. Because last time we wanted 5 minutes before the stream starts, it needs a 50 gigabyte patch, because it's been 10 weeks since we last... Actually, no, it'll be slightly more than 10 weeks, I think. Because I think we had like a gap on the Christmas week. So that's how long it's been since we last played Halo. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.